Guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, more on the Fender Mustang 1. Now, I have my USB cable hooked up to it, and I'm in GarageBand right now. So if I want to change to a different tone on the amp, now this is the 65 twin reverb. Now, with the amplifiers here, this is the Brick Clean amp, British 2x12. So if I want to switch this off to Stadium 412, so I'm using basically the cleanest channel on my amplifier, okay, and my guitar is plugged into my amp, and then my amp outputs through the USB into GarageBand. So my adapter for my iRig isn't even in use. In fact, I will grab it here for you guys. There you go. iRig device is totally disconnected. So, we got that cabinet. We like that. And we want a pedal. There's the auto funk there. Okay, so you can see the difference. Let's go over to that Metal 2000. Different pedal, Dr. Octave. Turn off the auto funk. Now, if I want to hear this through the amp, now I want to have that kind of volume on the amp and bring this up a little bit more. Stereo sounding. Ooh, pretty neat. Now, if I actually want that sound recorded as that sound with the duals going, all I got to do is fire up QuickTime and record the audio side only, or do audio and video. So, let's fire up QuickTime, because I think that's kind of cool with the two of them. So let's do this as a video recording. And I've got my Snowball mic as my recording device. So we're done doing that. Boom. Now let's play this back again. Oh, it didn't record. I screwed it up. My bad. New movie. Don't save that one. Okay, now let's play that back. So now I'm going to get that dual sound and everything recorded just the way I want. Now I haven't even recorded that to GarageBand. But if I want to, I can save the file as a straight, do it like record it as a straight audio file, and then import that audio file later to GarageBand, bring it in, then add in my other segments and so on. I mean, hey, you can do a lot here, right? Anyhow, so that's GarageBand with the amp, and I didn't mind showing that little blooper either. That was actually kind of funny. So, get out of GarageBand. Amplitude. Amplitude 4. I had to go in and change. Go into your audio MIDI setup here, and you will be able to select your Mustang amplifier. Okay? Now, I should be able to turn the master off, guitar on. Okay, now you know there's effects in here, right? So, delay. Of course I can play that through the amp at the same time. Now, that's Amplitude 4. Amplitude 3, I also have on my computer. Cannot find your audio device. Okay, so Mustang amplifier, because it was last hooked up through iRig. Okay guys, so it definitely works through GarageBand, Amplitude 3, Amplitude 4, okay? And so if your programs, your MIDI settings allow you to activate the Mustang, then you can run the Mustang amp through its USB cable into your computer and into that program and not even require an iRig device at all, okay? I have the iRig because that was the first thing I bought to hook in with, and it's also 24-bit HD as well, which is kind of really sweet for the audio levels. But now with the Mustang, I don't even need the iRig on my computer. I can just hook in this way. I can listen to dual sounds. I can record it in like a faked out stereo sound, you know, and so it's going to add even more and more capabilities. With what extra money spent, all I had to do was buy a Mustang 1 amp, and it came with the USB cable. Now, I mentioned in my review about line 6 amps hooking into a computer, and what I found out was one way you can do this is you need a guitar input device. Okay? Then you have to have a line 6 amp that has an output. Okay? And then you go from the output of it to the input of your guitar input device, be it the iRig or other, Behringer has them and a few other companies. And then you can go into your Mac or PC that way, right? And that's extra cables too. It's like, I got one cable coming off of my amp into my computer, and I plug my guitar into my amp. That's it. Doing it with a line 6 amp, you have to plug your guitar into your amp, and then your output of your amp has to go to the input of another device, which goes to USB. So now you're buying an extra device that's going to cost you, well, the iRigs, they're about $140, $150, for that one anyways. So that's a lot of extra expense, and you spent a lot of money on your line 6 amp, and it doesn't even come with that capability. And the Mustang 1 amp is under $200 Canadian, tax in, and yeah, it comes with the USB cable already, and boom, you're in, and you don't have oodles of extra cables. And the more cable length you have too, the more you degrade your signal, and quality of that input device too is going to affect the quality of your signal going into your computer and your recording and so on. So I kind of like the iRig device for the 24-bit stuff in high definition audio, and of course I really love going direct off of just the Mustang, because I get more and more additional features and capabilities there. So I thought I'd share that with you guys, and as I said I would, oops, don't want to fire up Minecraft right now. Now the next thing is, can we have the two programs running concurrently here? So, Mac side. And amplitude. Yep. So let's try something else a little funky, and then we'll take off and shrink that up a bit. And we'll put this here, and this is going to be a little bit of fun. Turn this down a little. So it can kind of handle it. It's fun. The one thing I don't like about Amplitude is it is a noisy program with effects and stuff. GarageBand's pretty quiet, but otherwise, yeah, you can do it, no problem. You can run it. So, Amplitude 3, Amplitude 4, GarageBand, all fully compatible with the Mustang amp from Fender. So any of the Mustang series amps that have the USB output will be able to do this. Bazinga. Nothing extra to buy. You don't even need an iRig device. The only other hookup I seen for the line 6 people out there was some guy did a video using some Nokia cabling and some other wires, and it sounded like hell, actually, to be honest with you. It sounded like garbage. hooking into the laptop, but that was a way to hook the Line 6 into the computer, because the Line 6 doesn't have a USB output like the Fenders do, right? And and then the only other alternative for Line 6 users was, as mentioned before, you're going to need an iRig device or a Behringer or some other guitar hookup capability to go into your computer and into your program, go through the output jack of your amp, and the input. It's just nothing but, hassle and problems. This is so much simpler. One cable, boom, you're in. You're done, and no extra miles and miles of amp cords to patch this and patch that and all that other jazz. So anyways, guys, that's it. Have a good one. Catch you on the next video.